So, ladies, he can cook.
You know,
You go
yeah,
eat
no,
and then
100%.
get eaten. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn. Anyway, from a Lucha studio from Johannesburg, South Africa, you are listening to What the Relationship with your co-hosts Candice and
Lungi.
and our extra special guest who is a man.
Thank you, Candice. Yes. Who is fortunately a man.
What do you mean?
I'm going to edit. Thank you. We have got...
Oh, I should do the whole...
Yeah, tell us your name.
Oh, the AKAs.
What actually, are you on a dating app?
No. Is Insta a dating app?
Yeah. Counts.
Yeah,
Go
what
ahead.
is your bio? What is your bio?
What is your bio? What's your name?
Let me actually look at your
Okay.
thing on Instagram.
My name is Makhubo.
Yeah.
I'm going to say my full name. Is that okay? My name is Makhubo. On Instagram, it's Makhubo The Chef.
Yes.
Makhubo _ the Chef.
He can cook, ladies.
Yeah, and my bio is legit just recipe developer, meal prep guy.
Private chef.
Chef.
Recipe developer.
Yeah.
Food stylist.
There you go.
Right? Mans apparently has is an Afro-tech deep house DJ with a podcast called I Am Kubo. And he says radiating love and good energy for food inquiries, cuffedinboysworldwide at gmail.com.
Boys. So, ladies, he can cook.
You know,
You go eat
100%.
and then get eaten. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn. Anyway, if you're looking for a podcast that talks about everything nice, everything spice, we're talking about Mjolo. We hope we'll make a great pair.
Yeah.
Today, we're talking about the sort of invisible pressure that men go through in being in love, in having to, manage being in relationships, and, just the whole sort of thing of, I don't know how to explain it, but the anxiety that men seem to carry. Because I've been seeing a lot of reels on Instagram about men saying that there's this pressure from masculinity to either overperform, or if they don't overperform, then they feel depressed. And so we just thought we'd have this conversation as just like a really good heart-to-heart. But before we get into this conversation, Lungi's going to ask a question.
Yeah.
I always feel that energy because Lungi does this thing where she's looking.
For you.
So Lungi, ask the question before. Warm us up.
So,
Warm us up.
What is the thing you choose daily that makes you a better person?
Yo.
It could be anything that you choose to do that is getting you closer to whatever goal you want for yourself.
Pray.
Okay.
Praise and worship. Have my own concert type thing.
So it's like Hillsong United, but this scuffed in boys.
I mean, none of it. You can say that. It's more like, vision board. If I look at my phone, because I had this bad habit of first thing I do when I wake up is grab my phone.
Yes, social
now,
media. First thing you wake up?
Is the vision board on my phone. So it's like, we're not done. There's a lot that's still
Wait,
done.
quick question.
Yeah.
How does it work? You swipe up, phone unlocked. Where's the vision board?
Exactly.
As wallpaper.
As my lock screen, as my wallpaper. Yeah, that's that's the first thing I see. Because I was trying to eliminate the habits of
constantly going into a phone, external source.
Yeah. So, but now the physical vision board is on my wall, and my digital one is.
So it's like in your face.
Yeah.
Face me, face.
Yeah, it's like job's not finished.
This is what we're doing. Don't forget it.
Yeah. Then praise and worship is the music that kind of curates how I feel for the rest of the day. Whether it's sensual stuff, whether it's rap, whether it's your smeen or your R&B type music. How I'm feeling is, I prepare me first.
Yeah. And then
for everyone else
for the day.
Love it.
Yeah.
Candice?
I've gotten into the habit of the first thing I do in the morning is just write.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the moment I wake up, my brain is it's at its optimal best. It hasn't gotten any form of influence. It is what it is. Yeah. So I write in the morning, and then also an hour before I go to bed, I'm very very strict now about just creating a routine that is for me. So even if it's reading for 30 minutes or just watching very calm, meditative things that I find on YouTube, I've just become in a space where it's like I really want to make my time mine, because I find that the type of work that I do, I'm always giving my time to others, and so I often find myself not giving myself my time that I need. So yeah, I feel beyond just the gym and all that other stuff, like 1 hour in the morning to write for myself, and then 1 hour before I sleep for myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it's definitely gym. The first, I go to gym in the mornings. It sets the tone for the day. It's like, it gets me out of the spiritual realm into the real world. It's like plugging into the world, and it sets me right for the day, man. And it's a very good mental thing to do. Definitely this week was testament to that. Had I not gone to the gym, it would have been very bad. Very bad for me. So definitely gym is more so mental than physical.
It's
So
gym
it's really
therapy. Sorry, it's
a lot.
Yeah, it is.
It is
Therapy,
100%
right?
therapy. I like the fact that I can see that, oh man, my body can do this.
Yeah.
Man. Or if my body can't do this right now, I know that if I carry on, eventually I'm gonna get there. Eventually
And
I
also
can do this thing.
affirming yourself in like the capabilities that you do have, but also making note of the limitations that you might have, and giving yourself the credit to say, I may not be where I am today, but I'm gonna get there. And
Yes.
also, I think there's this thing about once you've just worked out, you just feel so good.
So good.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I am very much into the thing of setting systems in my life that remind me how, like, that life is life. That remind me of the journey of things. So things like gym and rug tufting for me, I can see the process of things. I can see that, okay, an idea can be an idea, but you need to act on it in order for that idea to be realized.
Sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, let's
can
get
into
let's
it.
get into it. So I want us to talk about this recent event that the chef and I were at.
I'm so ready to hear the story.
So
my
you know,
God.
cool kids be gathering where cool kids gather.
Oh,
you know,
man. What is the question that night?
there's no listen.
What's my time?
No. Well, there's that, but the recent
was
one that we're
crazy.
at Cornhill.
Yeah, that was the question.
No,
like,
no. I want to talk about your interaction.
hey, yo.
Let me get into it. Let me set the scene. So we're at this really great event where, you know, every hour the MC goes, good morning. Ooh. That tells you where we're at, right? So a lot of people are there. A lot of people were there. Mr. Chef here was with his squad of friends. You know, they're all looking cool, rocking their Air Forces, rocking their Nikes, looking dressed. So Matt is doing his like iRobot scan, right? Where he goes, let me check. It's called the hand scan.
Check coast, check the radar.
Allegedly.
Right? So I come to him, I'm with my brother, and we're just chatting to him, and he says, hey, yo, there's this girl, this fine hun, you know, she's there, she's got clean white Air Forces, and I don't know how to approach her, but I know she's my wife.
Why?
You know when a man
Allegedly.
you know when a man sees one look, and he's just like, take my breath away. That was literally what he was going through, and he was speaking, you know, he was like, how do I approach the situation? So my brother soft launched him, and he's like, man, let's go and get some food. And he brought him with, then he was like, stay here. And then we left him, right? Then 15 minutes later, we asked him, so how did it go? And he said, the last thing I told her was, I do.
Okay, so on your side, what happened? Tell us the sauce.
Yo.
Tell us the
So
story.
I just want to know how that ended.
What was
is the
situation?
wedding? Is the wedding planning going on? Are we going to see you on our perfect wedding? Are you guys going to be rocking white Air Force?
Hey, I see what Candace is doing. She's doing exactly what her brother did, but she's doing it on the podcast. I see it. No, because yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Nah, she was gorgeous, man.
Yeah, no.
Of course she was.
She was really gorgeous. I think I was explaining to like my older brother, I was like, yo, I've been around like a lot of beautiful women, and there's something about a woman that does not try too hard.
Just existing. Just you know, here's your participation certificate.
White Air Force, black pants, orange top. I was like,
you remember the whole fit,
bro? Like she tied up her hair.
Yeah.
Like
He
I don't know,
he
like,
was he was
braids,
smitten.
everything.
Yeah.
No, not even braids, just her hair, and it was
Afro.
curly. Yeah, it had like blonde highlights on it and shit. Oh, you see what I'm saying? You even get it, right?
Nice.
So I was looking at her. I was like, why am I scared to say what's up?
Why are you scared to say what's up?
Like I was saying, it's not even that. It was just like the top 10, like most beautiful women. I could speak to them like, yo, how are you doing? Blah blah. Because it's what I'm accustomed to. It's what I've been like seeing like majority of my life. So
obviously you're in South Africa.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
No,
So the moment you
The
see, I
standard
wouldn't
is
say a
high.
hiccup, but the moment you see something out of place, you get to notice it, right?
Sure.
So that's why I was like, yo, she's clean. That's all.
So how did you approach her, guy? What was the?
I just said, what's up?
You didn't just say what's up.
Nah, it took me a while though.
said
I
I
wouldn't
did.
lie.
It took him a hot
It took me a hot minute. Because it was like, yo, if I say the dumbest, can I cuss here?
Yeah.
Alright,
We
cool.
got
I need to make
explicit.
sure.
Yeah. Got explicit. Yeah.
So I'm like, if I said the dumbest shit, yo, my street cred right now.
You guys care too much
Done.
about street cred. Just approach.
It's
No, but men also the
It's-
approach
yeah.
game. I think I've
no,
heard
some
the
of them.
worst.
No, but some of them like
Pick
they
up
suck.
lines.
All of them.
Yo,
like,
men
some
don't
of them
know.
suck.
see what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like I need a how are you? I can't pull up and look at me and you just say thanks. I didn't ask you anything and you're already saying thanks. That's weird. Right?
Oh, I don't have change.
Yeah, and you know,
Not I don't have
Right?
change.
right? You're already responding before I even said anything.
Yo.
I don't want that. I want to engage with you. I want to know what you like. I want to know if you like still water, sparkling. I really, what's your favorite color? Do you like going to the gallery?
That's
Would
a
you like-
date. Those are date questions.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't be having it whilst music is blasting loud.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just speaking about the kind of response I would like in my in my engagements that I have, with, like, women, right? So I said, "Yo, what's up?" Right? She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, cool." I'm like, "Yo," I first started with the shoes because it's like, "Yo, if I looked at her, I'm gonna pass out right now." That's how I felt because I'm like, if I looked at her in the eyes, ain't no way.
The shoes.
I was like, "Yo,"
beautiful shoes.
I was like, "Yo." I like your shoes. Like, oh, you too. You look nice. I'm like, oh, you smell great. Damn, Sbu.
Yes.
What a great compliment.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, you smell great, you know? Then we spoke briefly. I was like, all right, cool. Then dipped. Afterwards.
Dipped kanjani?
No, I
What
went back,
number?
left. No, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying.
Well,
Man,
so was
what
your
do you
attraction just like, oh, you're pretty? I don't want.
I just
nothing
wanted to
else.
say what's up, yeah.
That's
No.
I just wanted to say.
No.
Candace is not convinced
No.
that she was there. She
Man's
wanted
was
more.
the look in his eyes was very deep.
I mean, no,
He
I
was
do,
already
I do.
planning the type of house they were living in the parks. You know, the dog that they were having.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were always shopping from Woolworths. You know,
What
the kids
happened
were probably
to-
going to. You know what I'm saying? That was the romantic stare he had.
Stare?
Yes.
Yes.
Just say I was admiring. Don't stare.
Oh,
Staring
yeah,
is very
I
creepy.
I wasn't there, so I can only take their word from it.
Okay,
So,
but like she was clean. I won't lie.
She was clean. She was.
She was,
But
she
Mans
was.
was convinced that he was ready to get married. Like
I was,
next week.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
I'm not. Damn. I'm not embarrassed about it.
So do you
speaking
feel,
of marriage, go ahead.
Yeah,
I think we have the same
it.
question.
Yeah, do you feel the pressure
Of getting married.
of getting married or being in a relationship too quickly? Because I think often with women, we are conditioned to be like conditioned.
It's Friday.
to-
It's okay.
Hey, English data band.
It's okay.
You've
It's
been
okay.
kind regarding the whole week.
Yes.
So we are brought up to believe that we need to aspire to this thing. But do you think you also have that pressure as well? Or do you feel the pressure more when you're in a relationship with your significant other?
I think I wouldn't say pressure, but I've believed for a very long time that my kingdom deserves a queen.
Damn.
So, yeah, I wouldn't say pressure, but
So that's what you want.
Yeah.
So I think, and I like that you asked that question that way because it's very indicative of the kind of stuff that you've been exposed to.
Yeah.
It seems like they've been pressuring you, and that's not what you want. You personally, Candace. But some people want marriage. Some people want
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
You know, some people want whatever. But I think it's a societal thing more so than anything that there's this notion that people are forced to be in a relationship, but people have their own choices, their own preferences, whatever, and it's okay to want marriage. It's okay to want kids. It's okay to want a sugar baby. It's okay
to just not want anything at all and just be. Yeah.
It's okay to be childless.
I think it's also just okay to not also want to be in a marriage as well. But I think in African culture, you say that, then they think there's something wrong with you and that you need to be cleansed as well. There's just this whole notion. There's this whole notion that like marriage is the ultimate prize. And what I'm starting to realize is that like, for who? Like, is it more of an ultimate prize for the family to be like, yeah, my child's married and this is great? Or is it meant to be an ultimate prize for the people that have gotten married without the encroaching pressure of what society expects or what your family expects? Like, you remember how last week we had the conversation about how when I don't post anything about Valentine's Day,
people come at you immediately.
People came.
They did.
Did they? People came.
This is great. This is a great
people
comeback.
are like, guys, are you okay? What's going on? I'm like, no, man's is busy. Man's is busy. I'm also busy, and it's okay. Like, it is what it is.
The chats are, man's is busy. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Man's
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
My baby's busy.
Don't worry about it. And I think I also had a little bit of like an introspection where I realized that a part of me also got a little bit upset because it was like society was expecting me to be all lovey-dovey and expecting roses and expecting chocolates. And then I'm like, is it society or is it just a part of me that also is expecting this thing, right?
I'm glad.
And it's like,
you came to that.
I don't know. It's weird. So this pressure, I feel,
you want to fit in.
When you're in a relationship, it's like you have to be performative. You have to put it out there that you guys are doing something for Valentine's Day, because if you're not, then people are like, oh, there's something wrong.
But like, you literally showed us his birthday, which was like 2 seconds before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, literally the 9th.
So
I don't know. So that's the thing. So I'm curious to know, when the reverse, do men feel that pressure? Because our really good friend Zulu Goku was sharing a lot of like these things during the week about how women be putting pressure on men to get them gifts, but then women are not getting them gifts. Women are always putting pressure on men to be vulnerable, but then when men have the chance to be vulnerable, then the first thing women will do is go to their best friend and tell them, oh, man was molested as a child. So we're not necessarily the safe space for men as well. So I'm curious to know, like, what are the pressures that you guys are feeling outside a relationship, inside a relationship, to either be performative when it comes to relationships? Because I feel like I've reached my cap and I just want to go to an island and not post about my relationship at all.
I think purely opinion based, right, on my side. Yes. I think that the
wait, before you answer, just this is a PSA to everyone.
It's opinion based.
And in the future, this is everything we say here is opinion based.
Yes.
No one is forcing
Don't quote me on this. Don't say, yo,
anything on you.
my guy, you said.
I feel as a person,
because everyone is entitled to their own opinions.
Because that's where I am currently.
Twitter.
Continue.
Right?
Yeah.
So how I feel, like currently I'm not seeing anybody, right? And some of my friends are like, pushing and
pushing for you to see someone.
Besides that, like,
pushing for themselves.
like
they
dating.
they
dating and stuff like that. So I'm okay with it. I'm chilled with it. But there are moments where I'm like, actually,
Sunday.
I can't say this to the gents, man. I can't. I mean, not even a Sunday thing. It's just like, yo, what I have or what I'm feeling, the conversation will be so much lighter with the feminine touch next to me.
Look at that.
You know what I mean?
So you do need us.
Need. I told you my kingdom needs a queen. What do you mean? Why am I need? So it's like that. Like I really want like some sort of feminine touch. Not always. Just to we too tough on each other as men. We're very tough on each other. Because we are so tough on each other, we get each other like that.
Right.
So when one of our boys feels sad, we think, let's pick me up is let's go out. you know.
And sometimes the nigga just wants a hug.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
I don't
like,
have to overperform now.
bro,
Why must I
you
be out
understand?
on the
I just
streets?
want a hug.
Right.
Or maybe a kiss on the forehead or around my stomach.
Just
Alamza.
lay on the bosom
You understand?
and relax.
You understand?
Imagine these homies come through with KFC.
Nah,
and then they're like,
nah,
oh,
nah,
bro, what do you really need? It's just here.
Yeah, then you go,
Yeah.
mwah.
Just a mwah.
No,
Kiss you on your
That's
forehead.
off right there. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
But that's what you want sometimes.
No, I get that. I get that.
You want like feminine touch. Sometimes I want my stomach to be rubbed, bro. While like a woman and whisper sweet nothings. Just be like, how's your day?
I'm just trying to imagine his friends like just come over on the couch, shoes off, and they're like, yeah, bro. So what do you want to watch
I
on
don't want
Netflix?
that from I don't want that from my boys.
Of course not. You don't want that from your boys.
Right?
But sometimes you boys go too hard sometimes.
Yeah.
When you see your friend
Yeah.
is down bad, is going through something,
Yeah.
you know, and then you guys are like, hey, maybe instead of talking about the fact that he's
Let's
down
go
bad,
out.
let's go out.
Let's see some
Guys,
ass and titties, my nigga.
man.
Cities are gonna heal.
Let's see some ass and titties, my
Like,
nigga.
also recognize that you can also create vulnerable spaces amongst yourselves, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, no one's watching you. Big Brother's
Yeah.
not watching you and be like,
Yeah.
ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
No, like, enable that, right? Because ultimately it's something where if you can be trusting with
Yeah.
your friends and you can be vulnerable and sharing what
Yeah.
it is that you really want, there's not going to be this need to overperform.
Yeah.
When it comes to your relationship, you know?
Yeah. So that's how I feel. Like I just really want like a feminine touch
I
sometimes.
feel you.
And
That's a cute Tinder bio. Looking for
I need some not need, but like I need to put it in a way
Also,
where it's like, yo, woman, you can DM, it's okay. You know, type
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right?
yeah, then be on Rumble because the woman makes the first
yeah,
one.
Bumble's good for
Really?
you. Yeah, because
The woman makes the first
I mean, I'm gonna try it out. I don't have no dating app. I've never tried. I had Tinder maybe for like 3 minutes. I was like, yo, this
Tinder's
is weird.
not the
Tinder.
best one.
I was like, yo, this is weird.
Yeah,
And-
Tinder's not the best one.
Bumble definitely, because you can also specifically categorize what it is that you're looking for.
I think I'm old school about my macking, man. Like I'm very old school
I
about
get that.
I'm very old school about that.
I
Even
get
like
that.
sliding into DMs and on Insta, I am guilty of going to YouTube and be like, yo, what's up? I need help.
YouTube.
I need help. Yo, I need help. Because it's like, how do you slide in? I understand. I like you based on your pictures.
Sure.
I've never heard you speak. I've
Yeah.
never interacted with you. None
Yeah.
of that. Right? So how do I grab your attention knowing that you got like 20 bands of niggas?
You don't know that. You don't know
that.
that.
But
You
that's
don't
my
know that.
assumption. Remember,
Angeti, that's your problem. You're assuming.
I hear you.
Sure,
I hear you,
assume
but
that.
yeah, it's
But go
assumption.
for it anyways. Angeti, same thing with your job. You're like, there's 20 candidates, but it's fine. I'm
I'm
apply
nice
for that
with
job.
it. I know I'm nice with it.
Exactly.
You know?
Same thing.
yeah,
Trust in yourself.
Yeah.
Trust it
That was
and
tough.
trust yourself.
But stuff. No, it's. I wouldn't say easy now, but it's much better. I can communicate on the DM.
Communicate.
I can communicate.
Communication is key.
On the
What's the
DM.
opening line? in
Men's
the DM?
understanding of communication is.
What's
I
the
can
opening line?
communicate.
What's the opening line in the DM?
On my DM.
Like you are approaching a person DM. What's the opening
Yeah, I
line?
comment on the story, bro. I need to.
Yes,
I
that's
need
a
to,
good
like,
one. That's a good one.
Yo, I can't.
Good
pop up.
opening.
Can I read you the best pickup line my friend sent me? Can I?
Please.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So he's on Tinder, right? And what I remember is that the girl is a fraud analyst. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this girl, her name's Tibbs. She is a fraud analyst. That's
Yeah.
all, right? Then he slides into the DMs and he says, "I'd like to report a fraud. I got scammed by your beauty."
Stop.
Then she goes, "Ha ha ha,
Cap.
puppy eyes." Then he responds to say, "Do you have a reference number for this complaint?"
Hey, yo!
And she says,
Phone number, right? Alright, okay.
That's wrong.
I need. Yo, give me a pen. Give me a pen.
Write that down.
I need to write that down. Yo,
It started
That's a good
off
one.
as so cheesy.
yo,
That's a
Right
good.
yo,
No, he,
Hey,
he
yo.
took it home. He took it home.
Can I speak to the
Hey, yo.
manager?
He took that home. He took that
yo,
home.
yo,
So if he wants to, he will communicate.
yo, hey, yo, woman crush. I need that reference number, baby. I need that reference number. Yo, I got a complaint up in here.
Did she give it?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you can
yo,
after that. That was good.
if a woman said that to me, I don't know, my hands will automatically punch in my number.
And my credit card number.
You know?
With the
Speaking of being old
CVV.
school, speaking
Yeah.
of being old school,
Yeah.
how do you feel about women approaching you?
I welcome it.
how welcome is it?
How often does that happen?
Wait, before we get to that, how is it too overbearing, too overpowering if it's like, hi, I think you're good looking, blah, blah, blah. Or does she have to put herself in your radar for you to notice her? Then you'll go. Or how hot can she come in?
Yo,
This is a good one.
more serious. That's how I feel. If you're really serious, you'll get me, bro.
If you with it.
Let's
do it.
Like, I welcome it.
Yeah.
I encourage women to do so as well
Yeah.
because, sometimes as guys, we don't really know if someone is looking at you
Yeah.
until they say something. We don't know that someone likes you until they say something.
Yeah.
So you telling me like a month later, like, oh, Sbu, I really liked you. What am I supposed to do?
Please don't tell me anything.
You know what I
If
mean?
it
Like,
wasn't
what am I
positive,
supposed to do with
don't
that?
waste my time.
Yeah.
Don't waste my time.
So
Don't waste my time.
if you like in the radius or in the space and you see the boy looking nice, pull up to the boy and say, "What's up?
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good
What's
too.
your name? Hey, I've been looking at you from across the room, and I think you're laughing. I don't know what women
Why
say.
would that Disney reference?
I don't know.
Because
But
there's so many conspiracies that first of all that women don't shell. Number one.
then go the whole way.
Number two, when women do shell, it's just a smile. And
Okay.
then men come over.
Okay.
Then what is that? Is that
What does that mean?
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah.
You're smiling.
I'm coming over. What if I ask you like, hey, okay? You know what I mean? Like, don't put me in an awkward position for me to ask you, are you okay? No. Just
No,
like
but if she's flirtatiously smiling, you can
Don't look at
always
me.
read the room.
then now it's awkward. Like,
you
And it's
can
a threat,
always
dog.
read the room. You can always read the room.
Are you sharp?
are you sharp?
really
Nah.
okay?
You can always read the
Like,
room.
let me know. Like, let me know and say, yo, what's your name? I'm like, yo, my name is Sbu. Like, cool. Let's say your name is like Shoni, right?
Sure.
And you're like, oh, I think you look cute. I'm like, oh, thank you very much.
Cute.
Yeah. I'll of course. We're playing tennis now.
Oh, okay.
So you sending love my side, I'm sending love your
Okay.
side. You know what I mean? So that's
Have you ever had to reject?
reject.
Oh.
Nah.
Like turn a woman down. Like she came at you and you're like, hey Zan, I'm not interested. Something like that. Have you ever felt
if I'm seeing someone at the time.
no, no.
Oh,
like you're just not interested. Have you ever like rejected a woman coming at you?
I'll speak. I won't say shoo. No.
No, not shoo. Go away.
Go away.
She's
Go.
not a dog.
Bye. Like you drink that doom. You drink that doom thing.
Shoo. Nah.
But like, have you ever been like on thanks but no thanks, or like kind of brushed it off as like a friend zoney vibe? Have you ever had to do
I
that?
don't think so. No, I don't. I'm a nice guy. That's the thing. It's like I'm a
Even
genuine nice
if
guy.
sure, fine, nice guy, but you don't like her.
You find nice guy, but you don't like her. If I don't like her, I don't like her, but it does not mean I can't gain a friend.
Right. Right.
Bro, if I don't like
She's
if
not
I
there
don't-
for friendship though, and you know that.
dog, that's on you right now, bro.
So
You know what I mean?
Do you not think?
I've accepted that at some instances where I was like,
No,
yo, I'm
Pella.
not trying to be your homie.
No, sure, but would you be telling her that I'm just trying to be friends, or would you
I
be
would
leading
say.
her on?
I wouldn't lead her on. I don't think I'd lead her on.
You don't think? You don't know?
And also, in terms of like and attraction, in some instances, it's instant, right?
Okay.
In some cases, it's like a longevity thing. The more time I spend with you, the more I get to realize that.
I've
like
never understood that one. I'm sorry.
Really?
Every time I have this conversation, it
just
it doesn't make sense to me. Initially I saw my eyes laid
Yeah.
my eyes on your face,
Yeah.
and I said no thanks. But then we start talking, and then my eyes open up. It's never happened.
Okay, so
I'm a
I
visual
can,
person.
I can say
I can see 1 second.
Yeah.
You're cute. I want you now.
Cool. So with me, I've had moments. Right?
Okay.
The Candice
Yes.
moment that she
Sure,
mentioned.
sure.
That's one moment.
Yeah.
That's one way of me saying like, yo, listen.
Sure.
Listen.
I ain't have, you know, that's
I
like
have
I've never
against-
said two
I
words.
have
that
I'm
person.
a buy
I
you
have
a
against-
drink.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never
I'm
said two words.
here
that
for
person,
the real.
right?
Yes, yes.
In other instances, it's more like there's stuff that I think about a woman needs to do for me or wants to do for me, but you doing it without me even saying nothing. You know, if I felt like in passing, like sometimes I feel like I need to be taken care of. You're like, yo, you look down today. Would you like to go out for some ice cream? I was like, girl,
hey,
where have you been?
Hey.
You know, type thing. So for me, that's how I see it, because attraction.
I don't think attraction goes away.
Really?
Right? I think that's my
I don't think
reaction.
attraction goes away. Looks may fade, but I'm still attracted to you.
So attraction to you is not physical. Maybe it's mental, emotional for you.
It's all encompassing.
Okay.
Because if I looked at you,
I also like that.
if I looked at you first day and I was like, he cute. And then I talked to you and I was like, oh my God, he's even better.
Right.
Like, and we have a relationship as time goes, whatever.
Yeah.
You kind of change physically. Maybe you grow a beard or you cut your beard or like your hair changes.
Yeah.
Like, you are still you. And because now I know you, I'm still attracted to you.
Yeah.
Like, you're not ugly.
Yeah.
You'll never be ugly. I don't do ugly.
Right.
God don't like ugly.
Wow.
Crazy.
Ugly people
So-
matter too.
Crazy. You know what I mean? We need love
beauty
too.
is the eye
We
of the
need love too. We
Beauty
need
is
love
the eye
too.
of the beholder. I have the eyes, I behold.
Yeah.
Thank you.
True.
And I think for me, I want to know more about, do you think men settle more for a significant other because of the pressure?
I love this chat.
Settle in what instance? Like
You find
Zochola now,
someone
because
and you think, the streets are empty, let me just settle, even though you're not. They don't check all your boxes like they say on Love Island.
can I?
That's how Lungi is now. Like
No.
Lungi's-
Because this is what I want to say.
Yeah.
The streets kick you out, dog.
Okay.
You do
What does
realize
that
that
mean?
What does that
What does that
mean?
mean?
you're no longer attractive. You know.
As a man,
no, like
men are always attractive in the streets.
listen. Anybody who's the new kid on the block will get the flyest girl,
Okay.
right? Because you're new,
Okay.
you're attractive, people want you, you're popular. The same thing like how you're popular and all the women all of a sudden like want to be in your space.
Okay.
And you can't explain why, because you've been doing the same thing for like 4 or 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? When that is done, the streets kick you out, bro, because we need some.
Fresh meat.
You understand? So when the streets kick you out, you're trying twice as hard to get the hardest girl. You like whatever you were doing effortless is no longer cool anymore.
I feel like this is coming from such a superficial place. Do
How
you
so?
settle more or not? Not in a superficial sense, in a sense that because
I don't settle. I know. who
I'm
wanna
going to
date.
say it like this. From the conversations I've had with men, it seems that men always know what they want,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So at times men are not ready, but when they
Yeah.
are ready, whoever's there at the time, when they are ready to get married, let's go. It could be that he was very much in love many years ago, and she was the one, but he wasn't ready, and she went away. So he still thinks about her.
Yeah.
It could be that, but whoever is there now, he's
Yeah.
ready. And she is also ready and willing, and she has the qualities that
Yeah.
he's looking for, but
Yeah.
he's not that girl.
Yeah.
So in that definition, that's settling to me,
Yeah.
and that's what I've heard.
Okay.
And then what happens is sometimes, obviously, this is not every situation. Down the line in that marriage, guy's not happy, he starts cheating.
Yeah.
He becomes a 50-year-old who's
Yeah.
in the clubs,
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
the things, whatever.
Yeah.
Still searching because
Yeah.
there's that void
Yeah.
of the one that got away.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I can't answer that question.
each and every man.
Sure.
For like the
Fair.
for the settling part. For personally for me, is I don't want to settle.
Of course.
I know who I wanna like.
No settling in the
You,
kingdom.
you know what I mean? Like
No
I'm
settling
not
in
gonna
the
settle.
kingdom.
Nah. I did this thing where I wrote a list, right?
Oh, you did the Viola Davis
I wrote a list, right?
of the qualities you want.
No, the qualities that's the description. These are the women that have the qualities. So that's how I did it,
Wait.
Which
So-
woman? Like women you know personally.
I'm gonna need you to start over.
right?
I'm gonna need you
So
to start.
the description or the case study, that's the qualities that I want in a woman, right?
Okay.
Then the list of like 5 people
Who are these
That you know
people?
personally.
that I've met and I
Oh.
know these are the women that have those 5 qualities.
Okay.
that I've seen, like closest thing to.
So these are on your potential wife list, or
100%.
Like these are the
Potential
women,
girlfriend, wife,
the women
girlfriend,
on this list.
yeah. Like from a list of
sounds
5,
like an
it's now
Excel
3.
spreadsheet.
Interesting.
You
Yeah.
have an Excel spreadsheet.
You know, that's not
Yo,
at all where I thought you were going with that. I thought
Yeah.
I thought the list was the women, sure, but you were like, okay,
Those values
let's
that you
let's
look
model
for.
let's model whoever I meet after
Yeah.
these women.
I started with the values first, then the woman came after.
Okay.
It's not the woman first, then trying to make these values accommodate these women.
Fair enough. So then, what happens to these women?
They don't. I'm not gonna say the names.
Of course.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, what happens to these women? You've written the list down.
Yeah.
You see that they have these qualities. What is the next step? Are you trying to be with these women, or are they just like, oh, it's nice to know that they have the qualities
these are
that I want?
your-
So my thing is like I'm not where I have to be or need to be.
I love yes.
So I'm
Continue.
So
good
I've
sir.
done that part of the department.
Uh-huh.
I'm done with that research. Now it's let's fix here.
Yes.
Let me fix me.
Yes.
So when I
He's
go,
spitting.
I'm going full on. Like I'm not.
Sure.
I'm not turning back.
When you are where you want
know,
to be
exactly.
as a person.
You're cooking.
Yeah. So I'm cooking on my side. Like
That's
I
right.
see where the meal is.
Thank
I
you.
understand, but like now the preparation, the design.
Yes.
I have to fix me now.
That sounds like
Good.
what a chef would say.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I have to
Yeah.
fix me now. I'm currently working on me.
I love that. For
So
you.
when I get to the point where I'm like, alright, cool, we on, right? I'm not expecting these women to wait.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Nobody asked that.
Yeah, I'm not expecting
Sure.
them to
So
wait.
wait, these
if
women know that you're into them.
they know I like them,
Oh.
but I've also said it vocally. I was like, yo, I don't expect you to wait.
Okay.
If you do get married or you are happy,
Good for you.
get it,
I'm happy
That's
for
I'm
you.
cool.
happy for you.
Sharp.
But when I'm ready and none of that shit is happening in your life, best believe.
What does ready
pulling
look
up.
like to you? Because I hear a lot of men say,
have-
I need to be ready for marriage. I need to be ready for this.
it's-
What does that look like other than just having the money?
Structure.
So stability
Speak on
Yeah.
it.
of terms
Structure.
of like
Structure.
career.
Yeah, I can't be spontaneous my whole life.
Thank you.
Okay.
I really can't.
Because you want a what? A kingdom. Kingdom mercy. It's not a.
It's not just a play thing.
No, I need structure. So it's, do I have a routine? What do I do in the morning?
Okay.
Do I know what I'm doing throughout the day? So even if I include her into it, there's no hiccup.
So,
Right.
quick question before you carry on with
Yeah.
that. The women that are aware
Yeah.
that you
Like them, yeah.
like them, have you engaged in any sort of relationship with them, or was it just a chat that, hey,
just
I like you?
like them,
I've,
yeah.
That's it.
I've said like, yo, I like you, but because me, I'm not ready for that shit. I don't want to waste no one's I
Time.
don't want to
Okay.
waste their time.
How much time was wasted in the conversation that happened? Was it a month?
It's
2 weeks?
It's never a waste of time when I speak.
Ooh, that's a word.
Yeah. So it's never a waste of time when I speak. It's like
Damn.
I'm
I feel like I need to add that on my website.
Therefore, pay for my time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, so I
you.
just pretty much because I don't interact with them as often as I would like to. So when we see each other, it's always like in passing because everyone is growing, everyone's building. You know what I mean? So when I do see them, it's like, yo, what's going on with your life? Then we have a
Okay.
fat chat, like
Sure.
what's going on with your life? What's going on in my
Okay.
life? Right, cool. Then I ask the uncomfortable question of like, are you seeing someone? Right? Do I pray that the answer is no? Sometimes. You know what I mean? It
Of
depends. It depends on how I'm feeling right there, right?
Okay.
So if the answer is yes, I'm like, does he make you happy?
But when?
Yes. Are you happy?
Okay.
Cool. I'm not saying I will make you happy. No, I'm just asking, are you happy where you are right now? Clean.
It's giving
Right,
Tyler
cool.
Perry.
Like Ubuzelani, because
You know that character where
I
You
don't
know.
want no business and shit, dog.
yeah, no.
I
Why
believe
you?
in karma.
Why are you asking
Okay.
if she's happy? Because what if the answer is no?
so what you gonna do about that?
Oh, I was like, why are you not happy? I thought you were happy.
Hey.
We talking now. We catching up. When am I gonna see you again?
This sounds like Bold and the Beautiful. You remember when Ridge always died and then Ridge came back?
Bruh.
And
Like,
then Ridge would ask Brooke, are you happy?
are you grand,
And
dog?
then-
Are you grand, Otiam? Otiam? You see, even the girl that's looking
After
at
Brooke
me.
just got married.
Are you grand, Otiam?
And then what's this girl's name with the black hair? Taylor.
Yeah, she'll
Taylor
come
would
through.
then
I
go
can't
to
believe you guys
die and
remember
a
these
characters
names.
come back. Then Brooke and Ridge just got
Yeah.
married. It's giving.
I don't think there's no harm in me asking.
Where would you place these women in your life? Are they acquaintances, friends, or love interests?
Do I have to use every word like princess, friend, and love interest, or is it?
No,
Yeah,
just
take us through
place
your Google sheet.
whatever. Like
What are
they can
they?
be 2, they can be 1, they can be none.
Yeah. None. Yo. I'm thinking about not none, but like
No,
they're
that's fair.
acquaintances, yeah.
No, it's fair. It's fair to put them. I think it's better that they're none because if they were friends, then that's where the confusion would come in.
Right.
yeah.
If you place them as a friend,
No,
because
don't.
do you like me or not?
Right.
Stop asking me
I'll
questions
be your
like that.
friend Mjolo now. I don't know.
It's so confusing.
I don't know. 'Cause
No,
it's like,
I'm asking.
I
in a
like what
sense,
I like and I want
Are
what I
these
want.
female friends or are these just love interests? But you are placing them. There are nowhere in the.
There are no
three
way.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, in the three, yeah.
That's really interesting. I mean,
Because I
rather
engage
than-
with them. Yeah, like whenever I see them, it's like it's all love. It's like, how you
Right.
doing? You great? Cool.
Yeah. Okay. No, I feel like you have a very holistic approach and like trying to think about what it is that you want. I feel like men just go. I don't want to assume.
They're
but
haphazard.
It's just like very spontaneous. Like, oh, I'm at and like like
Yeah.
at least your approach is that you're being very intentional about what it is that you want.
Yeah, very.
And that takes time. That
It
takes
is.
spending time with
Yeah.
yourself, like
Yeah.
you mentioned, preparing the ingredients,
Yeah.
knowing exactly
Yeah.
what the end goal
Yeah.
is and who you want to be
Yeah.
with towards that end
Yeah.
goal. So, yeah, man, I don't listen.
Wait, sorry, I have one more question.
Yeah.
about this list.
She said she was still thinking
intrigued,
like,
yeah.
I need to see you real quick.
Nah, it's like I said, like this works for me. Like
It works for you.
It
I'm
really
like,
works
oh,
for me,
it's
and
just such an interesting.
You
It's just such an
understand?
interesting
it
approach.
works for me, and it's
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I've had interactions like
Right,
not with
right.
them.
That's
even.
not where I'm going,
Okay,
guys.
I bet.
Relax.
No, yeah,
Yo,
no.
relax. Should all these women be taken by the time you're ready? What happens now?
Ish.
Oh, now I'm not ready.
No.
No,
By
when-
the
when
time
you
you
are
are ready, all these women are basically scratched off your list in terms of they're with people they're happy.
Yeah.
What happens now? Would this be now the time to look for? Is this now? Are you looking for a new list or are you looking for one specific person? Because right now you have a list of 5.
Yeah.
Fair.
By the time you're ready, there could be 0 left. There could be 3 left.
Yeah.
There could be 4 left. There
Yeah.
could be all
Fair.
5.
Yeah.
What happens?
But I can't answer that because I'm not ready.
Right.
So I can't.
Interesting.
Yo, I live in the present, hey. Like I
Okay.
don't. See,
You can't
I can't predict the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
structure,
really can't.
structure
hey,
is
she's
how
questioning
we,
your kingdom.
Structure is how we predict the future. Not predict the future, but protect the future and get ready for the
That's
future.
all I'm doing. Preparing and protecting it.
Fair.
That's the structure.
No further questions, Your Honor.
No, that's a wrap. Your Honor, I rest my case.
That's the structure. No, I understand. I understand. Like it's I don't think it's a common thing to hear for a guy to say like, yo, I'm not ready, but I do want
Oh,
to.
it's common.
Not in the instance of like I'm not shallow or downplaying it. For me, it's I've vibed with people throughout the years. I've seen people, I've kissed, whatever.
Right.
Like we've been at parties, whatever the case.
Right.
But if I had to be out the game, bro, this is
This is it.
this is my
what I want.
principles. This is
Yeah.
how I'm doing my shit. This
Sure.
is, you know what I mean? So, and also I'm learning that comparing timelines is a very weird thing.
Who are you comparing with?
No, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
general.
in this general, who are you comparing with?
I'm saying like with people that feel like they have to
Settle down.
settle down
within 2 years.
Within
have
2 years,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
that-
I feel you.
That.
Okay,
Yeah.
That
so
timeline thing.
You're not a timeline person where this is where I see myself in 5 years.
Yo, what's good, baby?
I don't know what's happening.
It's a fashion always.
Oh,
Shit, that's a condom. Ah,
Oh, that is so
that's a
cool.
condom.
So cool.
That's a condom. Yo,
It's a bus.
yo,
Full
like
of condoms,
full of
guys.
condoms.
Giving
There's
us
a bus full of condoms.
So,
no,
that's really
Yeah.
They see three people.
Yeah.
You see how she's
Yeah,
pointing at me?
I love it.
That's how women do it.
International
International
International Condom Day. I love it.
That's how they do
I
it.
love it.
How that woman is pointing at me. That's how she. That's how a woman do it in the club right now.
Anyway, that was a go back to regular programming. So you are a chef, right?
Yeah,
and
100%.
as we're ending off this podcast, I want to know what are the right ingredients that makes the right relationship. It doesn't have to be perfect, but what ingredients make a relationship for you?
Yo, before I answer that, can I ask you guys a question?
Please ask as many as you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
I love that.
Okay.
21 questions. Here we go.
21.
So my question is, what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
You know what? I actually
Don't
you see
hurt
with
me.
writing.
Yeah.
I wrote. Sorry, someone is kind of giving me a call. I write every morning, right? So
it's like, what
depending
is
on
love?
how I feel,
That's wild.
depending on situations. So I've been in the space of reading a lot of like love from like a theoretical point of view, but often we just cancel the theory and it goes more to feeling.
Yeah.
But then sometimes we cancel the feeling and we forget the everyday like responsibility that goes into a relationship. But then I'm like, no, but what does love mean? That is what your question is, right?
Yeah.
So for me, what it means is it's not just about the communication, the honesty, the promises, the respect or desire, or the companionship.
Yeah.
It's how you feel about yourself when you're with them.
Yeah.
And if you feel good about you, the rest of the things will come very naturally. You want to listen, you want to only be with them. You'd never lie, cheat, break a promise, or disrespect them because it goes against how you feel about you. And when I read that, I was like,
Wow.
yeah, that makes sense. Like, we're always set on like the feeling of like the other person and the feeling of like how other people feel about your relationship. But how is it that you feel when you're with the person?
Inside.
Do you feel all of those things that make you feel giddy and loved
and warm
and warm? Do you feel recognized, seen, validated in everything that you want? And I think love is different to other people, but I love that whole principle of what it's about you, because my therapist earlier this week was saying you're always a considered person for others, but you're never considered about yourself. So maybe let's start looking at that this year. Let's stop making that a theme. So that for me is what it means.
All right, cool.
How do I follow that? That was
With your own answer. Like, it's
With
not
your own answer, baby girl.
that was very
Kenny
intricate,
answer.
and elaborate. But for me, it starts with the care that you have for the person, over and above the care that you have for yourself. I feel like because I love myself, I know how to exude love to other people. I know how to give love to other people. So in that caring for other people, I will show. Sorry, there was a flash there. I will show my care in various forms.
Sure.
In the forms that I choose, and if it just so happens that you have a certain way that makes you feel loved, I will then do that for you. What else? I'm thinking now, but like, damn.
And what I love about these answers is that it's not based on like what the other person can do for you, but it's more like what you can offer for them. And that is just an element of making sure that your cup is always full, but in being with someone that will always refill it for you. Because you can never be in a situation where like you're always constantly giving and it's just taking and taking and taking, and it's not filling for you. Like, that is something that I think a lot of people find themselves in terms of relationships, purely because of what the person can do for them. There's this whole element of like, I'm with someone because they can make me happy, but not actually just being with someone because you're happy in yourself, and then you're just being with someone because you're happy together, right? Like, don't rely on someone to fulfill your happiness, because I can guarantee you'll be disappointed. Like,
I want to add something on that. It's also recognizing that me as a human being, I'm a growing person who learns every day, and that means I have to give that same space to the person.
For sure.
So that might look like however, but I must realize that because I love this person, I'm still choosing them, still with it, still with you. Yeah.
Your answer?
The highest level of understanding. I put it as one sentence.
Done.
Understanding can compromise of different things.
So it's like if it's the frequency, sometimes you can't even fake the frequency anymore.
True.
Like I care about this person, but it's more of an understanding thing. It's
sure.
like, I get you. You said now I get you.
Sure. Okay.
You know. I have also not wrote, but there's a lyric by Ish.
Who is it?
Tupac, yo,
them
man.
menses. Them menses.
No, I mean, Tupac said some real stuff, man.
He did.
Really said some real
I think
stuff.
he's still alive, though.
Yeah. So...
In Shoshan Guve, working on an Amapiano album.
Nah, I hear you.
Right?
These condom people are very loud, by the way. I hope you can't hear them.
No. Listen, they're doing the most.
I need to...
Not that guy with a condom on his head.
What?
There, that side.
I mean...
I love it, guys. This is...
Oh, man, I need to Google search it real quick.
This is
Google
great.
search it.
There's a condom on his head.
This is what... Yes, condomize all the time.
Okay. Condomize. Okay, we're ready.
This is what he says, right? So to the woman I love.
Oh,
hey.
To the woman I care about.
Hey.
To my potential girlfriend.
Okay.
Wherever you are.
On them listers.
Right. What?
On one of the listers.
I see you, baby, firstly. I see you. I just want to say, like, forever isn't forever. So just be my baby till whenever. And if it goes sideways, just be my friend till we get back together.
Wild.
That's how I feel about it.
Damn.
I just want,
It's a bit toxic.
Just a little bit, but it's
nah. Yo, I want to fight with you, bro. I don't want to fight with you.
Yeah,
go. And nah, dog.
I might be the problem. I might be the problem. But when we get, I might be the problem. But when I get back,
stop.
I might be the problem. I might be the reason you leave.
You understand?
But when you come back together, let's just be friends. Whilst you know what I'm saying?
No, let's be friends. In our time apart, can you still be friends?
Okay, sharp.
Till we get back together.
If there's any man who plays You Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition, it was actually about Can You Stand the Infidelity I'm about to put you through. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes complete... Storms will come.
This I know for sure.
Yeah.
They knew
this I know. He knows for sure.
When they were writing.
What about Dandelion by Tevin?
What's that?
Dandelion.
Yeah, no, but Tevin was great. I mean, he made a song about Can I Talk? Can we talk for a minute?
Come on. Dandelion.
We are talking about New Edition was like,
I'm
showing flames, baby girl.
Tell me, can you weather the storm? Because I need somebody who will stand by me through the good times and bad times. She will always be right there. Can you stand the rain? Storms will come. This we know for sure. Love unconditional. I'm not just asking for you. And girls, make it last. I'll do whatever needs to be done.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait.
Yo,
on that. Do you believe in unconditional love? Is that a thing?
What did Chris Rock say? Man, I love with the condition under the condition that they can provide something.
Facts. Okay, we need your
unconditional.
We need your recipe. We need your recipe.
You need my recipe
for
perfect.
For not a perfect
relationship. For a relationship.
But yeah, all the components that make a good relationship by the chef. Ding.
Okay, cool. That's very nice. First ingredient is firstly love. Number one ingredient. Second one is support. Right. Compassion.
Good one.
Right?
Good one.
Gotta be spontaneous, man.
Okay.
Gotta be. I mean, you need a bit of that.
You need that flavor.
We need flavor.
Yes.
Can't be
You need a
bland.
flavor bomb.
Yeah, I need a flavor bomb. You know, so you gotta be spontaneous.
Sure.
Damn, man. Like, sounds like my.
It is yours.
Thing, right?
Yeah, it's your thing.
Because I'm thinking
it's
now,
your
like,
thing.
Cool. Shit. Damn.
Compassion. You said understanding, support, and spontaneity.
Yeah.
And love. Love was the first thing.
Love.
Yeah. I think all you need is 5 ingredients, baby.
5 ingredients with the chef for the perfect pot of Mjolo.
Yeah.
For the
me.
perfect, yes,
Yeah,
for him.
For me.
For him.
Again,
Do that, yeah.
For him.
As per the PSA.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's my opinion, Baba.
His own opinion.
It's my opinion.
It's his own opinion. And we hope that you have the opinion that this podcast is great and that you love it. And please make sure you do all the things that lovers do.
Yeah.
And liking, commenting, subscribing, following the people. You know, doing everything that you do.
Yeah.
5 stars, please.
5 stars. And most importantly, make sure you're kind to each other during these dark days of load shedding and other things that are happening. But from me, Candace, and
me, Lungi,
and our extra special guest,
Makhubo The Chef. So what I want to say from me, I don't know. I always want to have the last word.
Yeah.
Have the last word, sir.
It's okay. The men have to have the last word, isn't it?
We're being better people,
Yo, Candace, like today,
we're being better people, Candace.
For me, from me, don't forget to radiate that love and good energy, man. That's what I believe, you know. And to my crush, the time is
crushes, Pella. I'm gonna take
12:33. Yeah.
By 5, Pella.
12:33.
Okay.
12:33 right now. She's dying. Yo, 12:33, baby.
What is
Got you.
What is it? Okay.
Now you want to enter my spreadsheet now. I want to dog.
I don't even have
rules. These rules.
I don't even have the energy to sign us off.
You're gonna commit fraud. Yo, I love you. I love you guys. Check out the podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, chop it up, take bits and pieces of the podcast, repost that, put captions underneath, follow me, book me for DJing gigs because I play Afrotech at iamkubo@gmail.com for any food styling and recipe development.
Love it.
Look at scuffteamboys@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm nice with it.
Alrighty. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Bye.
Bye.
Ngithanda nonke emakhaya.